All right, y'all, let's get it. I just woke up. I've been busy yesterday. Yesterday was tax day. So I got a little busy. But I do want to, like I said, I'm running a day behind. But yeah, I'm still on time with my videos, though, because I doubled up on one day. But I did want to talk about this shape shifting and shape shifters. And it just reminded me of a time. This girl popped up on my feed, and she was doing her makeup, and she was saying guys are dumb, and she was explaining about how to use makeup to shapeshift, and it reminded me of two things. One, girls think guys are dumb, and two, women are shapeshifters, and me listening to Black Ram in the early days, he had mentioned Ishtar and Easter and well, in short, because I can't go into it like Black Ram goes into it, but it helped me understand something. I've always said that God has given me everything that I've ever asked for, and which I've learned to be more clear in my askings. I tell you that much. And what I've learned with having 5 kids and dealing with 4 women, 2 marriages, that kind of thing, is that though the outside changed, but perhaps I was dealing with the same spirit. And the spirit shape shifted to be what I needed to be in that particular moment, at that particular time. And I say all that to say is that it's just two things. It's two things. Is that the spirit inside is a shapeshifter. So if you look at women, like I said, you go to the basic compound, that to the raw, to the genetics, that you're dealing with the same creature, you're dealing with the same spirit, but how that spirit attacks you, or how that spirit performs with you, or how that spirit works with you, all depends on your leadership and how strong of a spirit you are. And the spirit is going to become what it is that you need it to be, or it will expose your weakness if you're not strong enough. I realized that as I changed, the spirit shifted. Now, I don't know if it's Ishtar or not, but I had to come to the conclusion that I'm dealing with a particular entity that needs discipline. And I had to be stronger in my discipline to be able to maintain and handle them so they're disciplined. And regardless of, like I said, light skin, dark skin, white, black, Spanish, Jamaican, Dominican, that there's a spirit that needs leadership and needs containment, perhaps, and needs discipline. And people want to say all girls or all women ain't the same, perhaps, but everyone needs a level of discipline, and they are shapeshifters. I learned, like I said, when if you look at my earlier videos, I talk about when a woman, well, you hear this too in the red pill space, that the more partners that women have, they're less likely to pair bond. And that is physically, that is proven scientifically, and also spiritually, that all these entities are fighting for dominance inside her. Every time she lets someone come into the house, they leave something behind, and whatever's left behind, these personalities are all fighting for dominance. And so when she's now going on with her life and she's doing stuff that's crazy and unpredictable, all these spirits are fighting for control. And that's why it's encouraged to lead those type of people to the streets. if you do choose to deal with them, send them back to the streets. And I've learned, well, it's my observation that I've seen women who were plain Janes early, wholesome as they could ever be, come from good families. I've seen them experience the streets, and the more they experience the streets, the more makeup they tend to use, the more extreme they get with the hair. You know, all of this up here goes through this transformation and continues to transform and continues to gets more wild. And I kind of feel like it's these entities are fighting for an identity, and she can't pinpoint it. So the makeup gets more and more, you know, or the person who she originally was, she's trying to push further to the back. You know, you see makeup get more exploratory, or it's bananas, you know. And like the girl said in this makeup video, one, they think men are dumb, and two, they can use makeup to shapeshift, to become what men want to become, what men want them to become. But also, I believe psychologically, they're trying to bury who they used to be, you know? So like I said, though I've dealt with 5 different women that are staples in my life, I believe I was dealing with the same spirit though. And the spirit was shape-shifted, you know? It was shape-shifting, but it trained me to who I am today, you know, and helped me realize, like Dick Gregory said, I put on the magic goggles and I can't take them off, you know? So that's why it's really best to, one, like I said yesterday, take a daily dose of red pill, so that way you're never too jaded or never too, you know, where you have more head in the clouds and less feet in the basement. You know, take your daily dose of red pill and understand that, and they said the church girls are the worst. I don't know. I met some church girls, did some things.